We are back at it once again. It's been a long, long little hiatus.
Hell yeah.
Lots of stuff has gone on. People helping other people move into other homes. But we're here for this episode 6 Ocular Vision Review. BG4 and E back in the building.
What up? We back, y'all. Back to kill a game again. BG4 and E at it again, yo.
And I just want you guys to know he has reminded me every day, not every day, almost every day up until yesterday, the final releasing of episode 6, that it is time to get back in action.
Got to get back to work.
So we're just going to go on ahead and kick this off. You said you wanted to just hit it exactly at the beginning with Tag beating up little old Jordan.
Yep. So when we get to the beginning, to the part where, we ended off in episode 5, we get Tag, now has super speed, which is crazy to me. You know what I mean? I thought, he was going to be like an earthquake shaker or some shit like that. You know what I mean? But now he's having super speed, which is crazy to me. But him beating Jordan, now him trying to figure out what's going on. Now, my thing is he didn't see, no one saw Jordan use that octave vision. You know what I mean? We saw Jordan or whatever, get angry, but no one saw him use that. You know what I'm saying? So for some reason, he figured Jordan is the one who did it, which is wild to me. But we see him, wrecking the shit out of Jordan.
I love this look. I love this look on his face. What did you do to me?
What did you do to me?
What did you do to me?
What did you do to me, you little crybaby piece of shit? Like, we get him doing that, him wrecking Jordan. But then also, too, when we Tag start hitting Jordan, we hear, like, Jordan, another ability is waking. It feels like it's waking up with him. You know what I mean? And I break it down, man. I don't like Jordan. I know. Jordan is a whiner, little bitch. I cannot stand him. I want him to get the fuck out of this show.
He is a teenager. But in this episode, I actually agree a little bit more with you on this right now, E. So it's all good. I'm with you.
He's so freaking annoying, man. He's so, but, honestly, when Tag was whooping ass, I was like, yeah, that's right. Give him my foot, man. Knock his ass out. Come on. Pull out his peasy hair, his red his red cheeks. This boy got red cheeks and red lips. What kind of shit is that? What was you, baby Santa Claus? Man,
Well, it's all good because he's got dad to save him.
Yeah, you know what? I like. Once again, I've been saying this. I like Tyler Hoechlin. He's not my first choice, nor my second, nor my third, but I like his Superman. I like his Clark Kent. He has been doing a great and amazing job as him. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now, of course, it can always be better, but I feels like he's putting a little bit more respect to this guy right here.
Yes, and whoever did the fan art, I want to thank you. I much appreciate it. This has been here before me. I would know your name, but I don't. Still, thank you.
So we get to the part where we get to
Superman's he's getting beat up. He uses the device to save his to call for dad, to call for Superman. Or wasn't really dad. And he's there, and Tag is like, "Oh, Superman's here, gotta go."
Do you know it's a Sonic routine though? Like he was running like Sonic.
I mean, yeah. The CG as far as him taking off and showing he was.
I thought it could have been a little bit better on that.
It could have been better, but that was fine. The part that was tough is when he's trying to get away, and now we got like this standstill shot on him, and he's running like this. And that felt bad.
That was crazy.
The rest of that scene, getting us back into the swing of things for Superman and Lois, when he ran past that train.
Oh, I love, like, first of all, Superman should have caught him with super speed. He ran, then he flew up in the sky. I thought, like, come on, man, bro, you have Kryptonian cells. This boy has whatever little power supposed to be from Krypton, whatever the bullshit that they call it. You should be able to catch him. You have the sun radiation. You have all this power. Catch this boy.
Well, I think he was going to catch him. It was just the simple fact that
it seemed like he was holding back a little bit more.
Yeah, he was holding back, but he was also realizing that this kid is going to try and run past the train.
Yeah,
and that halted him. So Tag did something that stopped him from actually catching him, which was an absolutely
I love that train situation. That train was tight as hell.
That that was fire. I cannot deny that. That was absolutely great.
When he caught that, when he flew in super speed and caught that train, and then laser octalized, whatever the fuck, laser.
Vision.
I'm calling it laserized, like it's supposed to be called.
Go for it.
And he was shooting at the tracks. That was so amazing. It was so tasteful to see that. Like, I've never seen that. Now, first of all, it gave me a little bit of Smallville, because like when Clark caught the train when Lois came back, and
I don't know, but go on ahead.
He caught the train when Lois came back. If you guys know Smallville, and super speed. You know what I'm saying? It had the train and put it down. That was so amazing. It was crazy because in this episode, he was doing it so fast. Even the train conductor didn't even realize what was going on. That was fire.
Yes. That was ridiculous.
Fire, bro.
It was ridiculous because I was watching it and I said, okay, Tag just ran past the train. Okay, he's running so fast, speed becomes force, becomes power and stuff like that. He messed up the rails.
Big time.
Messed up the rails, sent the train essentially flying, which then allowed Superman to be super. So we were there, I'm watching it, and I see him slow down time so we can see exactly what's going on. And I go, he's catching the train, and at the same time, he's lasering the rails so that they can get back into form and that the train can get back on the track.
Yeah, that was tight.
Like, that is awesome.
That was amazing. I've never seen, first of all, like I said, even in Smallville, he caught the train, but I've never seen, the heat vision done that way. And not even that, like, the conductors did not have an idea what was going on. He just thought, like, oh, it's just mist. He thought it was mist going on. Yes. Superman had everything that to the point where it was going so time was slowing down so much, and when he took off, all you seen was a mist. So he didn't know what was going on. The conductor like, what? Okay. It was tasteful.
That was great.
That was
great.
amazing. That was amazing to see.
That was truly, truly great. Now, after that occurred, you got Jordan. He's got some side effects from the beatdown he's taken.
Yeah, little
he's
bitch.
Gotten some side effects, and all the while he's trying to get himself prepared for a football game. Against his old school. He wants payback for all of the bullying, the emotional distress that he's dealt with.
Yep.
And at the same time, he doesn't want his dad to take him off the team, so sit down, because of the effects that may be going on with him. He's not really sure of what's going on.
See, I understand, like, him not having opportunity to, prove his point, be the person that he want to be. But, bro, you're not a normal human being. You have abilities.
Bells are ringing on campus.
Yeah, you have abilities.
His brother just lightly closes the locker door, and he's like, oh, my God, my head.
All these problems. The thing is, he wants to be normal so bad. First of all, he says, oh, these powers, what, I'm not you. But you're using your abilities for the wrong way. You talk about that. If you didn't have these powers, you would be nothing.
First off, when he was normal, none of this would have been going on in the first place.
He was a dysfunctional kid. He had no friends, and he wouldn't be playing ball. He wouldn't have nothing. He would basically be a little runt.
Mm-hmm.
But because he has power, he tried to, don't get me wrong, anybody would have power will try to flex. But he's flexing.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
He's trying to flex so hard to the point where he feels like, oh, well, you're trying to tell me what I can't do with my abilities. I feel like I thought that with these powers I'm going to be better, and it feels like I'm getting pushed away even more. Bro, you have powers that you could kill people. Your father is telling you your powers are not even close to be awakened. Your powers are not even close to being awakened yet. You are super strong.
Mm-hmm.
No telling what kind of power you got. Superman Kal-El does not know if you're going to have his abilities or something else. So he's trying to figure out, he's trying to tell you, look, you can't do this. You have to be careful. I want to be me. I want to be me, Dad. I just want to play the game. Shut the fuck up. Like, come on, man. You have to understand. You don't care. The thing is, this is what? How old is he? I think he's like 14, 15.
He's teenager. He's probably...
Bro, no way
14,
in hell.
15.
I understand this is a show, but no way in hell there's no teenage 16 or 14-year-old or 15-year-old is going to act like this. Even though his disorder that he has, no.
Well, I can actually tell you there are teenagers that act like this. So trust me in that regard. If they want to do something and something is going on with them and their parents are trying to figure out, well, maybe you shouldn't be going to go do whatever it is because the parents are just concerned about it. No, the kid is absolutely going to, no, I'm good, I'm okay, it's fine. They're going to do those things. I mean, I've done it too, where I felt like I'm in a situation where I want to go do something with my friends, but I just went through something physically with my body or mentally where I might be, not 100% myself.
Right.
So I'm going to convince my parents, which he did. He convinced Daddy Superman that he was going to be okay. So this does happen.
Well, they lie completely. I mean, that's normal
and
too.
That's
normal
that's
too.
A teenage thing.
That's normal. I get that. That's normal. But like I say, like, if your father is Superman and you know that he has a big responsibility and you're having the same abilities as your father, that should make you like. I feel like if Jonathan had the power, he would be more secure. He will understand that he has a big responsibility.
Yeah, you just like that brother better.
I just see more potential, and I just see what Jonathan gives understand, and he understands what his father is going through. He understands,
which is exactly part of Jordan's problem, because everybody thinks that his brother is special, even before realizing he had the powers. And even when he found out the powers, it's like, oh, so you thought it was my brother who was going to get the powers.
Yeah,
I
still feel like Jordan.
I
feel like Jonathan should have got it regardless, not Jordan. Jordan is a piece of shit.
But it led up to this moment right here on the football field.
Yeah.
Now, two things happen. This right here, but also in the same instance, we were actually given the time for this guy to actually show us what he could do.
Yeah.
This was
finally.
Jonathan's
It
moment.
took a long time. They've been
Jonathan
shutting him for
moment.
so long, man.
Jonathan got his moment.
Finally.
He's like,
Finally.
oh my goodness. We're playing against my old team. You know what? My brother went out there. You told Short Stack to go out there and do something. He didn't do it.
Yep.
Our quarterback gets hurt because he didn't do it.
Yep.
He didn't protect our quarterback.
Yep.
And he's talking to the coach. Hey, coach, come on, man. Put me in.
I know all the plays. I know all the plays. I know our plays.
I know their plays. I know our play. Put me in.
Yep.
It's like, all right, go run this. Flip, flap, flippity flop, win the game, Z-Ride Street. Let's go. And what happens? He goes out there. He has to deal with the trash talk from
hey man,
his girlfriend.
Hey, what's up, man? We were friends. Hey, I'm with your girl now.
Yeah.
Hope you ain't mad about that. Come on, man. He showed him. First of all, like I say, Jonathan is the one that I definitely like. You know what I mean? Besides Clark Kent, Tyler. Well, Clark Kent.
Mm-hmm.
I like him because I like where his growth is going to end up. You know what I mean? I can see that growth coming even more, and I like that. He didn't let that shit get to him. He didn't get upset. He just like, okay, for sure. It's all good.
Yeah.
He did it. But the little bitch boy, talk about my brother. He did his part. He knocked him down.
Mm-hmm.
But he was still doing too much. He wanted to hit him. Every time it kept happening, he wanted to use his powers. He wanted to use his powers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's football. And but here we go again. You had this moment. He scores a touchdown.
Yep.
Everybody now there's a little bit more belief in him. He's out there again. They score another touchdown. Everybody in the stands and even the announcers talking about, we can't believe this is happening. This is an upset.
Yep.
And then they turn their attention towards his brother. It was like it was weird for me in this regard. They were like, well, we're going to lose, so we're going to become bullies again.
Yep.
And what they ended up doing was deciding
beating his ass.
They're going to go on ahead and beat his brother to death right now, which led to him hearing all of the whistles and stuff because they're jumping him on the field. His father comes out to see what's going on with him, and he's like, I can't control it.
They were stumping his dog ass out.
This was another fire moment.
Yep.
Because it didn't really show superpowers in itself, but it definitely showed that Superman ain't some normal person. He is strong.
Yeah.
He took that, again, this is episode 6, Ocular Vision spoiler review.
Yep.
He took that ocular vision, not heat vision in this case, right to his hand. And he really didn't. He grimaced a tiny bit.
I can't hold it. I can't hold it.
Flinch.
He did
not flinch. And I like it for two things. It showed that he is Superman.
Yep.
And two, he showed he still is doing his best to be a loving father. And he covered for his son in an amazing, epic situation that could have gone bad.
Yeah, because if that's like he said, if I wasn't here, just imagine how this would have went. First of all, I get it. you have this power, you don't have control. Your father trying to teach you, stupid that he's not trying to learn about, at least if you learn, you'll have a better of way of doing things. You know what I mean? Because his father was bullied. His father knows what you're going through. He had to deal with all of that shit. But he don't see that. He don't see that his father had to. You know what I'm saying? So if he wasn't there, everybody, that whole people in the audience would have been dead. But
yes.
When he told him, because he told him, he said, I only let it out because you were there. I only let it out. I could have handled it. No, you couldn't. You said, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. It hurts so bad. He said to you, let it out. I like that fact. And then it shows, too, as you said, Superman power. He had his hand. Now, you would think.
Great moment.
Even though he's, Kryptonian and everything like that, you would think like that would, the ocular vision would hurt him. You know what I mean? The heat vision would hurt him. And he just took it like a champ. I mean, don't get me wrong. It looked like it was it was burning his ass because he had to hold it. He had to hold it.
He felt something.
He had to hold that. Yeah.
He felt something.
Yeah.
It just wasn't as bad as we thought it would be. Like a normal human would take it.
I think
because it was like, oh yeah, he ain't normal. But we've never really seen him take a laser like that. We've seen him like take laser shots.
Yeah.
We've seen him take sound waves. We've seen him take big punches and things like that. Never could really recall like a moment where there's a giant. Well, it was
a little bit. It wasn't a lot.
I can recall it from like an old Superman cartoon.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen anything lately where it's like, yeah, Superman just took a laser like no problem.
Yeah. I mean, I seen it a little bit. What was it? Superman 2, where he Zod and them came and they were shooting the lasers at him. And he used his hand, and then he used the mirror. But he used the mirror. After that, he used the mirror to reflect. He didn't catch it like that. Okay. So
we're no longer allowed to use the word mirror because it's reminding me of Mirrorverse and Flash, and I'm not really cool with that right now. Some reflective surface, okay?
All right, reflective surface.
There we go.
When he did that, you know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, cool. But to see this was different. I've never seen that. Now I'm guessing that maybe the power did not affect him, hurt him even more because Jordan is not full Kryptonian.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I thought
that
that could be another, like if there was a full Kryptonian, that probably would have hurt him. He would have healed. He probably would never got a scar or nothing, or he would have healed. But I don't think that because Jordan is half or his power is not all the way awakened, that it probably didn't do effect to him.
Kind of like how he did explain it. He says you can still get hurt.
Yeah.
You just heal faster than everybody else. So that makes sense. Now, while this was going on, we had to deal with these two right here.
Little Lex from the future, or another Elseworld, or
man,
Elseworld.
Okay, we got Captain Luthor. We got the Stranger, which is what
the Stranger. Yeah, that's what they call him now. The Stranger. Yeah, because Stranger,
aka Captain Lex from whatever planet,
whatever. Yeah, that got wiped out.
So I guess for right now, since Superman is calling him the Stranger, I'll call him the Stranger.
The Stranger.
Even though I know he is supposed to be Lex.
Yep. And that's supposed to be his girl.
Morgan Edge is not Lex.
Yep.
So I'm still a little bit not happy with that, but I'm still going to go and see where they're taking us with this. But he's got 2 passes. We can go find out what's going on in the mines, and this is exactly what's about to happen as Jordan and Jonathan and Daddy Kent are over at the football game. So she's about to go investigate these mines with the Stranger, a.k.a. who she knows him as Marcus.
Yep.
To see exactly
Marcus
what's
the
going
reporter.
on. Exactly. She's a little bit awry of him now. She's like, you just automatically got 2 passes for us to go.
She's cautious. She knows something is up. She's
right
figuring
now.
something's not right.
Like, what's going
Shout out to
on
Lois
here?
Lane though. You know what I'm saying? This Lois Lane is a really good. The person that's playing her is a good cast.
I'm sorry. What did you just say?
I said the woman who's playing. Well, the woman.
No. Before the woman part, did you say shout out to Lois Lane?
To Lois Lane.
Because I could have sworn you were like, I don't like her.
I really didn't like her because I wasn't feeling like it. But it's starting to warm up to me because because they're finally starting to really push into that.
Because she's being a reporter.
You did say that. I give it to you on that.
I told you that, bro. I told you that.
You did tell me that. Because I mean, when we got her, she wasn't doing the reporting work. She was just doing some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? She was doing way too much. Telling Superman what to do, which that should be a no-no. Doing all this other type of, stuff that shouldn't be done.
So she shouldn't be a wife and a mom.
Telling him that,
You should
It's
tell
your
them
fault.
about their
It's your
powers.
fault. You should be doing this. The world may need Superman, but your family needs you more. You don't need to be all that. Like, come
No,
on,
she
man.
didn't. I mean, no, she had moments, but she wasn't saying don't go be Superman. She didn't do that.
Damn near.
But she didn't.
Damn near.
She didn't though.
But I like that they're really starting to put the spin to her reporter. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I want to see. Lois Lane is a freaking reporter. She's not a private investigator. She's not an agent. She's a freaking reporter. Stick to that shit. And now it looked like that they're finally starting to go on that route. And I was feeling that. I was finally starting to feel that. And you did say that though. You did. He's dumbest.
No, just BG4.
You know what I'm saying?
Just BG4.
He, when I seen it, I'm like, okay, cool. But I like that her energy starting to grow, her character development starting to get there a little bit. So yeah, but this episode right here, where he came up with the badges, like, yeah, I don't even worry. How did you get this? Oh, I got a friend that's a good hacker.
Oh, of course, his robot.
His robot.
His robot.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, don't even worry. Do you want to come or not?
I feel like I'm just gonna. I don't know what the name of the robot is or anything,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna say Vicky from Small Wonders right now. Okay, it's just Vicky. All right.
Oh, it's gonna look crazy. Like if I go a black man coming here, but if I come here with you, it's gonna be a little bit better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when that scene that happened, I'm like, okay, what he got in mind? They're gonna come in with the cameras, and I was not expecting they're gonna be dressed like what was they security?
No, they were I forgot the title of it, but they were essentially checking the site.
Safety. They were doing safety.
They were doing
Safety. So when I saw it, I'm like, okay, how they gonna spin it? Now, first of all, this is another thing I was going. This is Lois Lane. How everybody that she come in is not gonna recognize her as Lois Lane. Now she got on a mask, I can see that, but she walked in with no mask. She even said it. This is a dumbass idea. They know who I am.
Okay, I hear where you're going with that, but it's a bunch of construction workers who work for Morgan Edge, so it's not like they all may recognize Lois Lane, but they know the name Lois Lane. So I'll give them that much. That wasn't a big deal to me, but keep going.
So when we get to the cave, when we get there,
I'll tell you what I felt. But keep
he
going.
makes the joke. He makes the joke with the guy. I forgot what the joke was, but he makes the joke with the guy. He says, him, them. They never know what the hell they talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
So they start laughing, but the guy was weird. The security guard was looking at her like, this bitch look familiar. She look familiar.
Yeah.
Where do I know her from?
Uh-huh.
But we get to this. This dude knew exactly where to go, and he kept telling her, "How did you find all this?" Oh, well, I got my friend. We did the systematics and everything. Now
that's where it
that reporter mode was clicking in. How there's no way. I am Lois Lane. She basically looked at it like, I'm Lois Lane. I'm the biggest top notch reporter. If I can't find this, how are you getting this information?
Man, I got two badges to get on the site. I got the schematics. I got a laser drill cutter to go exactly where the schematics tell me to go. That's a lot.
Then he tells her, so how do you know how to do it? Oh, well, my friend, but in reality, I used to be work for Lex Luthor, and I used to be I used to be, what do you say? I used to be a engineer, scientist, or some shit like that. Because she's wondering, where are you getting this tech from? I don't see an engineer knowing this type of stuff. We hear something about some new kryptonite I've never heard of in my life.
All right, so confirmed now. Now I know this because you were telling me about other forms of like kryptonite before we went on hiatus.
Right.
X kryptonite.
I've never heard of X kryptonite. Now, yes, I keep it a buck. I heard of gold kryptonite. You know what I'm saying?
Kryptonite, okay.
From Smallville, but I've never heard of X kryptonite. So he's saying, from what we getting from this guys, that this is the first kryptonite that landed on Earth. Now we recall the first kryptonite was green. This kryptonite is gold.
Okay, yeah.
Something's wrong with this picture.
Goldish yellow. What exactly?
Something's wrong with this picture. Now,
but we also, and we're going to get to it. We also saw actual kryptonite in the show.
Yeah.
But back to the X kryptonite.
So when we get to him, we get Lois telling him like, oh yeah, this is it right here. This is what you really want. This is your real story. Now, if you're a reporter, she's just trying to really figure out. You're a reporter, and I'm a reporter.
Yeah, she's really itching right now.
Why are you trying to figure to give me this shot, and you're not trying to take it yourself because you're a reporter? This is you have an editor, you have all this stuff you got to go to.
He wants his name in the byline. Yeah. That's all. He just wants his name in there.
Well, Lois Lane, I'm guessing. So Lois is like, this is where I like about this right here, about where the storyline went, where Lois is saying, hold up, maybe instead of me investigating investigating Morgan Edge, I need to be investigating you. Because how the hell do you know how to do all this?
And what the hell is X-Kryptonite?
And what is what is X-Kryptonite? This is the first kryptonite that came to Earth.
I'll tell you that, but I can't tell you that. But right now we got a bigger problem. You know what that problem is, E? Ocular vision!
A superpower woman. Now, who is this broad? We seen her before. Who is she? Who is she?
This is Leslie Lars.
But I'm saying, who is she? How the fuck is she got Kryptonian power?
I don't know. This is super. Well, we know how. This is super secretary. Remember the Powells? How her son ended up getting those powers? They put him inside that machine.
Did.
So I'm assuming she's been inside that machine before.
How are they getting Kryptonian powers though? That's something that we gotta figure out.
We got what is this, episode 16?
Yep.
And I think it said episode 6. And I think it said we had 16 episodes. So we got about 10 more episodes to actually really get through this. So hopefully they get that out there for us to actually understand. But yeah, this is they're throwing a lot at us in this episode right here.
So, we get her to come in and then he like, yeah, Lois, this right here, this is Kryptonite. This is what we need. This is the main guideline. This is what's gonna put you back on the map. Yeah? Well, it looks like I gotta take both of you. Yeah. First of all, where the hell did she come from that quick? Like he said, I went there, there's nobody there. I searched the spot, and there's no one around Morgan Edge nor his secretary or any of his people is there. Only people there are the miners. Yeah, they thought wrong on that. She tried to disintegrate their ass completely, but then we have this. We get them running. He telling her, run. So they run. She's wondering, who the hell is this? Lois is saying, who is she? Who is she?
And she gets knocked out by whatever
She get knocked out by her own heat vision.
No. The stranger, a.k.a. Captain Luthor, a.k.a. Marcus, takes this drill laser device that he has, turns it into a more focused laser device that happens to take out Leslie Lars, and then they get to run out.
It was weird.
That felt weird. Now,
it looks like that he reflect. It looked like like when she was using her power.
Maybe you think
it looked like he reflect. Yeah, because when it went
and then it went back.
Yeah, because like when he had it, he put the little device in there, and it grew red. When she had her ocular vision.
Yeah, heat vision, ocular. Go for it. Whatever
heat vision. And she was finna shoot. As soon as she shot, it reflected back. The energy shot right back on her, and then she was shaking. So because she had all this power. Remember, she had super strength when we saw.
Yeah.
And she has the heat. Now we saw that when she killed the guy.
Yeah.
That would not did anything to Superman. There's something else that's going on.
Well, like you said,
I don't think it would.
Like you said, and we brought up a little bit because of his situation on the football field with his son.
Right.
Superman is full Kryptonian.
Right.
I'm going to say she's partially human, so the effects of the heat vision, ocular on her was still different because
we don't know. We don't know. We know that from another Earth. We know that they got to be from another.
I'm going to say she's human, at least for right now.
Right.
At least for right now, I think she is human. So that's where I'm going to go in with it. That's why I think when it hit her, she was knocked out in the cave, which allowed them to run out.
Right. So then we get after this we get Lois is trying to figure out, but we get Superman talking to his son. Hey, talking to Jordan. Hey. Tell me what's going on.
Yeah, inside the hotel room?
Yeah, in the hotel room, right after the game. The big game. They won. What's going on here? Something's not right. How many times have you been doing this? What are you talking about, Dad? I've been fine. I just been having a headache. If you wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? I could have controlled it. No, you couldn't. Now, I like that Clark is starting to be more aggressive, more deep like a father. Now, I understand that, he's been a father, but he's been that cornball father. And I say cornball meaning like, no, son, don't do this. Why are you still doing it? And the son is writing on the walls, and he's not doing anything. He's putting action now. He's putting his foot down, and I like that because You are a parent, and your kid is supposed to respect you.
He's definitely trying his hardest to make sure that with these powers, he does not hurt people.
He don't want his son to kill nobody.
He does not want. In that discussion, he talks about trust.
Right.
He's talking about his code. Jupiter Legacy, y'all got a little bit of a lesson to learn about codes, because this one is a good moment right here. Okay, Jupiter's Legacy, I just want y'all to know. Your code, Superman's code is trumping your code. Y'all just had the advantage of this show going on hiatus, which let y'all sneak in. But this code that Daddy Kent is trying to teach his son right now is absolutely amazing. He's saying, look, I was on this planet. They see I have these powers, and it is difficult every day for me to make sure that I keep that trust of the people and do what I say I wanted to do.
Yep. Every time I use my powers, I always have something to prove. He said, when I came here as Superman, people were trying to figure out what should they do with my. First of all, they tried to figure out what should they do with his powers, and he was trying to figure out more also to what he should do with his powers. So, should I save these people or should I, not? But he, his father, his mother taught him the right way to protect, be there for them, not just be their Messiah, but be the hero that they need. And he even said it. People look up to me, and I have a responsibility to do. I had to. It took 20 years for me to show the people that I am not here to hurt you. I'm here to help.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'm a friend. I'm a friend of the earth. And, this is my home too. So basically being a refugee, being here to, and protecting the world, when you use your powers or do anything, that's a bad reflect on me. And I think that's that's another thing why he's going for it, because Jordan has the same abilities as Superman, as Superman. So when if Jordan uses his abilities and something happens, it's going to reflect on him.
Yeah, if and when all of this comes out that you have powers and you're a super being as well, whether they find out he's Kryptonian or not.
Exactly.
But yeah, he's making sure that the future is set for him essentially where he's built that trust. Now they won't have to be, as fearful of you, who is also another super being living on planet Earth.
Exactly. Like if I pass the mantle to you one day, I need you to understand that. I need the people to respect.
I don't know. I think he's still going to be some anti-hero.
I think he is too. I believe.
Now, as he's having that discussion with him inside the hotel room, we got another. There's been dual situations all throughout. You've had
kidnappings.
You've had Tag and Jordan in the beginning, and then whatever Superman was doing, he had to got to jump over here and see what's going on here.
Yep.
And then you have the football game and the mining situation, and now after the football game, we have him having the discussion, as you were saying, in the hotel room, and Tag and Laura, is it?
Yeah, I think her name is Laura. Lana's daughter.
Lana's daughter.
Yep.
Sarah.
There we go.
Being with Tag and trying to find him before Grandpa does and kills him, essentially. And now that happens, you have him with Tag, and at the same time, Jordan, which is now this is where I go, I'm with you, E. I am full on with you, E. I am not liking you.
What am I going to do? Well, I'm not you. I'm not your Superman. Who am I? Who am I?
His brother is trying so hard to be a good brother and going along with the flow. You know what? My brother is branching out. Fine, all right. We're going to leave the hotel room even though Dad said not to.
Yep.
Ends up.
Let's go get drinks, man. Come on. Your dad, come on. It's right around the corner.
For you guys who are musical fans, and I love me some West Side Story, we got us a Jets versus Sharks situation here. Where one team and one crew versus the other crew. They ended up meeting up. We got Cutter, if I recall, here with Jordan. Jordan is still in a mindset of revenge. The win wasn't enough.
No.
The win was not enough.
No, it wasn't.
The win was not enough.
I feel like when Jordan stepped in, when Jonathan stepped in and he was talking, Jordan should have let Jonathan do his thing because Jonathan know who they are.
Yeah.
He could have handled it. And the other team was there.
Well,
So it was no problem. They wasn't gonna get jumped. It was a whole squad there too. They had a whole half of their football.
Yeah, you're correct.
Half of their football team
You
was
are correct, but
half was there.
Did you see those people?
Yeah,
Did you see the Smallville players? They didn't look like they was ready.
that's true.
On the field, sure. Off the field right now, when they was around it, just in that area, no,
think they would've ran?
No, they didn't look like they wanted.
You think they would have ran?
I think they would have ran. They didn't want any more.
Well, the black boy, remember the black boy was bullying Jordan once upon a time, so he got hands. But he was socking him up.
That's bullying in Smallville. That's like going from your high school, being a bully in Smallville, and then trying to still be a bully in Metropolis.
Yeah.
No. Those bullies are on another level than you, dog. There's stuff you don't even know about.
I don't know. I know that Jonathan had the thing handled, and then this little bastard want to hop in. He literally taps his brother.
It was handled when he said, "Dad told us to stay here."
Yeah, and they should have stayed. But I understand, like, okay, man, we won and everything like that. It's cool. It's right around the corner. So he figured, okay, it is right around the corner. You could have tell, like, when they left out, and it was like, okay, he was like, all right, guys, all right. He had an issue with that. He didn't want to leave. He did not want to leave. You could see when he walked out the door, his whole facial expression was just off. Jonathan did not want to leave. His whole expression was off completely, like, I got a bad feeling about this. But when he steps in, when this little bastard steps in and pulls his brother to the side, like, oh, I got this. He's telling him, hey, bro, they're going to taunt you. Don't let them get to you.
He's not a bastard. His father is in his life.
He's a bastard. Freak him. He a bastard. Don't even worry. You can't do this. You know, it's fine. They're taunting him. Oh. So the little baby got hard now. Oh, he growed up. Oh, are you juicing? I think he's juicing. That's probably why we lost. He's juicing. He gets mad. Jonathan's telling him, hey man, calm down. We don't need this. It's okay. We could just go.
Yeah.
No, I need to handle this. This boy is a straight villain. This boy's a villain in disguise, bro.
Yeah.
This boy's a villain.
I'm giving him anti-hero right
because
now. Definitely anti-hero.
He was finna kill him. If Jonathan did not stop him, he was finna to kill him. He punched him. Literally, he swung. He was going to kill him. One hit, that boy was dead.
Well, I'm with you on that, which is why his brother stopped him, which is why I'd also like to say...
How?
No, Jonathan actually prepared him more than his dad did for this situation. So I'm going to give Jonathan a little bit of
credit.
A little bit of credit in this regard, because he was like, when they were hitting the log, preparing, that was
tight. I like that.
He was like,
I like that.
Pretend it's Cutter's face.
Yeah.
So he ain't got to pretend anymore, because Cutter's face is right there. Right there.
I feel like a little bit when this scene, I feel like Jonathan, when he caught his hand. Now, remember, his brother's super strong. That power was right there. He wasn't that wasn't holding back. He wasn't gonna hold back when he was gonna hit him. Jonathan stopped him. Now in reality, his hand should have.
If you want to say he stopped him, sure.
He caught that fist, and you saw
that ain't stopping him though.
When he caught when he caught it, you saw like a
that ain't stop him, because he wouldn't have ended up like this.
You seen like a shockwave when he caught him. I'm feeling that Jonathan's power is starting to is going to awake. I think Jonathan's power is going to awake because, like they said, when Jonathan was little, he was throwing the football. The way he was throwing the football was unnormal. He threw it and hit what was it? The little tire rope, and he was throwing the ball sky high, where it's unnormal, where no human being can do that. And I think his power is dormant. So I'm thinking his power starting to wake. I think his power when that situation happened, I think his power awoke when he caught his hand, and then it just after that it just it went away. Because if you trying to catch Superman socking somebody, bro, your hand is gone. Like that's with someone that's super strong like that.
Well, I'll definitely say this punch was such a horrible looking punch.
Yeah, it was weak.
It looked like it wasn't gonna hurt, but Jonathan tells us otherwise at the end of the show. But we have this moment taking place right here. He's getting ready to throw this punch.
Yeah.
And
you never throw a punch like that. Never.
Superman is dealing with Tag right now.
Yep.
And I thought this was a fire moment because shout out to the code, because he likes these moments where Superman is really more of a a deity essentially, not really putting himself on the level of human.
Yeah.
Where he's got this moment where first off we found out we got some real kryptonite. Okay, he steps in, and I love the duality of this shot. In this shot right here, you had Jordan and Jonathan, and I got it. It was this ugly looking slow punch.
Yeah.
It was slow like that, but it lined up perfectly with this moment because they started shooting at Tag, and they slowed it down for us to see how fast Superman was moving.
Stop.
See how fast Superman was moving.
It's fine. Stop. Stand down.
Oh, hold. Yeah. So he takes this. He takes Krypton bullets, which were supposed to be meant for Tag.
Bull. They had that
Ends
shit.
up on the ground. I love this shot right here.
Yeah.
This shot was epic. It was. Did you just shoot me with Krypton? Okay.
Are you stupid?
No.
Okay.
I
you
rarely
think you
get
that
mad.
dude?
He's like, I rarely get mad. I am angry.
Yep.
I am not happy. Not because you just shot me. You were going to use this on this kid too.
The whole atmosphere
Gets
just
the kryptonite
changed.
out of his body, uses the lasers. If you want to see that, go watch the episode. I tell you, it wasn't a bad episode at all. Then he runs up, he rushes him down. He looks him in the eyes. He tells him what?
Stand down.
Stand down.
Stand down.
That was.
All them goods. Okay, he ain't playing no more.
Yeah, everybody was like, all right, we done.
You know what? With this scene, I like this scene too. You know, he told him, he said, look, man, I understand that you don't got to be scared. I'm here to protect you. We need to go because the military's on its way. They're on its way to come get you.
He was really trying.
I will protect you.
He's like, what happened to you? I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't intend for that to happen.
Now, Tag seen with the military, you know, I don't know what's going on in that secret area that he's been at, but
in that DOD laboratory,
whatever it is going on, if Superman is telling you, let's go, I'm here to protect you. You should be getting your ass up. Come on, man. He's telling you, let's go right. We have to go, but we have to go right now.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like what the military did, the girl was still there. I don't know where, after that, I don't know if they put her to the side because I'm like, where the hell she go? Did they put her to the side or what? Because when they shot, they didn't care about if that girl was there or not. They was ready to take him out. Now, this is an innocent person. They didn't give a fuck about who he was, who his family is. All they cared was a superpower being, and they had to take him out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking this when Lex told him told the father, the granddad, to watch out for Superman, I'm thinking that's why they laced it with kryptonite. They've been lacing that with kryptonite because he assumes that Superman eventually is going to go evil.
Well, of course, that's what.
So that kryptonite bullet, those wasn't for him. That wasn't for that boy. That was for Superman.
No, that was absolutely for Superman.
That was for Superman.
But of course, well, now we've got other super beings.
Yeah.
We're gonna test it out on this kid. Why not? We got, and also he tried to use it. He went after my grandson. Excuse? I was like, nah, dog.
Nah, I know what you about.
You would have done that anyway.
You would have done that anyway. You dirty. But when he saved him and took those bullets, you know what I'm saying? That was so amazing. That was so dope. That was a Superman type shit. But to see him get angry, you know what I'm saying? That energy. He was, if he wanted, he could have wiped them all out. They would have been dust.
And we'd have a whole. We would have what the code wants.
Yeah, we would have had a Zack Snyder bullshit.
Don't say it. Why?
I had to say it.
I prevented myself from saying it. You give me all your money. Give me all your money.
Hey, man,
give it all to me. That's like saying the N-word. Give it all to me. Dang.
I couldn't. It's just I don't want no evil Superman. And this is Superman. It's like that. Now I like the fact when he stood up, and I like the fact that when he shot. Now you saw his power, his broad power when he shot half of his energy, not all, but half of that energy, and destroyed that kryptonite. Now I'm like, damn. I thought he was still been on the ground. So it tells me that this Superman has been absorbing. He's been around kryptonite for so long, where it's not so much affecting him as badly as it would, because he would have still been on the ground. You know, kryptonite. Somebody else has to remove that kryptonite, and then for him to throw it and use heat vision on it was amazing. But what I also like was the suit. The suit healed itself. That was fucking fire. I was like, wait, is it a symbiote suit? Like, what's going on here?
Wait, hold on a second, because I didn't even catch that. Keep talking though.
The suit healed itself, man.
Oh crap! Oh dang, E, you're good. You're correct. Keep talking.
When the situation happened and he tossed it.
Oh no, I got you. Keep
It was just like
okay.
It,
All right.
it was
we
just
got kryptonite here. We got kryptonite there.
yeah.
No holes.
No holes. No holes.
Got you.
No holes.
Oh,
no holes. When he said when he threw it and tossed it, he was like, hey, he was angry. But you know what? I like the fact that shout out to Jarrell, shout out to Jonathan for teaching him the right way to do. His father, his earth father, and Martha for teaching him how to control his anger, how to control who he is, what he should not do. Because if he wasn't with them, he probably would have killed those people.
He would have definitely gone to Omni-Man on
He
him.
would have definitely. He would have
definitely
killed those people.
Gone Omni-Man on
you
him.
could see he was. You seen the. Can you go to the scene where he was on the ground again? Where
we're mentioning all these other super people because they are still trying to compare
mimic
to the standard of Superman.
And they ain't on that level yet. But it's like when he stood up and he did it. He was angry. He was angry as fuck. He wanted to use his power, but he I can't. This is not who I am. This is not what I'm about, and this is not what my fathers taught me to be, nor my mother's.
Well, that is the end of our review for episode 6, and hopefully as this season continues, we get to find out a little bit more as far as what Superman is all about.
Yes, sir.
I definitely know we're finding out how he is as far as the father goes, because they're really, really pushing that on us, and I think they're not doing too bad on that.
Superman, come back.
They have sprinkled in enough Superman stuff, like this episode right here, to make sure I keep myself invested and interested.
Yep.
So, until then, BG4
and your boy
E, we'll see you next time.
Like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Thumb that video. Let me and BG4 know what you think about this. Do you enjoy it? Do you agree with what we talking about? Or are you just like, I don't know.
Haters.
Hey, definitely watch. Thumbs up the video. Don't forget to share. Show the love.
Show Jody some
Do
love.
it.
He'll be here for the season finale.